Thanks for tuning in, and this time we're gonna look at our set of interactive table helpers that we introduced in the last release. And so I prepared a small test case here, and this is going to create a customer in the sample database application. So here at customers, create one, fill out the form. We click add customer, are branched back onto this page. And one thing we should do now is we should actually check if it was correctly inserted. And we can do this easily by just looking at this interactive report here and checking if the entry exists. And to make checks like this easy, we can then have a look at our new helpers for that. So here we land back on the customers page, and now we can look at the new interactive table steps. And first thing we're gonna do is we use filterInteractiveTable, and this is just a small step to basically go to an interactive report or interactive grid. So that's why we call them interactive table, because they support both. And we're gonna enter a text into the search bar and click go. So filter interactive table. And which page are we actually here? Page 2 is this. Customers, and we get here a list, and this is actually interactive grid. So we select the interactive grid, and now we have to select the filter term. And because I used variables to fill out the first and last name, I can reuse them, and they're stored here with last name, comma, space, first name. So I'm gonna paste that here, and filter customers grid for new created entry record. Okay, great. And then we're gonna add a new step, and again interactive table, and we can use this assertion interactiveTableCellHasText to check if it does actually show anything. So we can again say page 2 customers. Now we can also select the column, and we want to check the customer name, and we want to check if this has again this name. So basically if we found any rows, check we have an record in the grid. Great. And let's also duplicate a screenshot. After table filter. And we can execute this. And this should be very quick. So let's wait a few seconds. And done. So we can look at the output, and it succeeded. And you can actually see on the screenshot here, we searched for Vincent Vega, and we get also the text. We checked for the text here. So to show off our last of the 3 new interactive table helpers, we can use clickInteractiveTableCell, and yeah, it pretty much does what it says. We can click into a cell. So I have to again define the column, and here we can click this name to open the edit modal, and here we actually need to get the element inside the table. So the table has this td HTML element, and in here is one link. So we have to specify a, but there could be multiple links or really complex structures with many HTML elements. So we need to provide a selector. In this case, we just have an anchor tag, and we can click link to open edit modal, create that, great, and then the modal should pop up. So because it's a modal, we have to switch context to the iframe, switch to model iframe, and then this should be there. And then we can check here if, again, check if the first name item here has the correct value. So add step can assertions has a value, and we can then use here the section. We could use a custom selector, interactive grid column, but I'm going to use page item here, and customer details, first name, and I have to again copy the variable name, first name, and here I'm going to say check that first name matches. Great. Oops. And we can create that step, and let's again copy a screenshot so we can actually see what's going on. And let's this time after model opened, after edit model opened, and copy, that's a great name, and run it quickly. And let's hope that it works. Yeah, great, it passes. So we can actually see it's Playwright, our testing framework is pretty fast. We can see already the blur, or still the blur, or the CSS blur of this loading up, but Playwright already said, yeah, I checked this element. Or blur opacity, I think is a better name for that. And yeah, that's already it. I think the interactive table helpers are pretty convenient for many use cases, make it pretty easy to check interactive grids or interactive reports. And if you have any questions, any feedback, put them in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye.